Something unbelievable may be happening at Real Madrid. Just when many fans believed the club had entered the darkest period of the last decade, reports and transfer rumors suggest that the Spanish giants could be preparing one of the most ambitious rebuilds football has ever seen. Imagine adding world-class defenders, a completely new midfield, explosive attackers, and one of football's greatest managers leading the project. If even half of these reported moves become reality, Europe could be looking at a completely different Real Madrid. Stay until the end because this rebuild could change the balance of power across European football. And if you love football stories like this, make sure you subscribe to Sports Freak for more exciting football content. After 2 disappointing seasons without lifting a major trophy, Real Madrid faced criticism from every direction. The team that once dominated Europe suddenly looked vulnerable. Defensive injuries forced midfielders into unfamiliar positions. The squad lacked consistency and confidence slowly disappeared. Losing important matches, including several painful defeats against Barcelona, only increased the pressure. For a club where winning is expected every season, finishing without silverware simply wasn't acceptable. That disappointing run reportedly convinced club president Florentino Perez that drastic changes were needed. Instead of making a few small adjustments, the club appears ready to rebuild almost every area of the squad. The objective isn't simply to compete again. It is to dominate European football once more. The biggest focus begins in defense. One of the reported arrivals is Ibrahima Konate. Strong, fast, aggressive, and experienced at the highest level, Konate would bring exactly the kind of physical presence Real Madrid has been missing. His ability to defend one-on-one situations, recover quickly, and dominate aerial battles could instantly make the back line far more reliable. For years, injuries have forced Real Madrid to constantly change their defensive partnerships. A player like Konate could finally provide the stability they desperately need. On the right side, Dumfries has also been heavily linked with the club. Unlike fullbacks who prefer elegant passing, Dumfries is all about power, speed, and relentless attacking runs. Every time he charges forward, defenders are forced to retreat. His crossing ability, physical strength, and tireless energy make him one of Europe's most dangerous wingbacks. Adding someone with his style would completely transform Real Madrid's right flank. The left side could also receive a major upgrade through Cucurella. Known for his relentless pressing, tactical intelligence, and incredible work rate, Cucurella never stops running. He frustrates opposing wingers, wins crucial tackles, and provides valuable support in attack. Players like him may not always grab the headlines, but coaches love having dependable footballers who never stop fighting for every ball. While improving the defense is important, the midfield could experience an even bigger transformation. Ever since the departures of legends like Toni Kroos and Luka Modric, Real Madrid has searched for the same level of control and composure. Their ability to dictate the tempo of a match was nearly impossible to replace. Reports now suggest the club wants players capable of restoring that dominance. One name constantly mentioned is Bernardo Silva. Calm under pressure, technically brilliant, and incredibly intelligent, Bernardo has the rare ability to slow the game down or speed it up whenever needed. He finds space where others cannot, protects possession, and creates opportunities almost effortlessly. His experience in big matches would immediately strengthen any midfield in Europe. Then comes perhaps the biggest rumored target of them all, Rodri. If there is one midfielder capable of changing an entire team's identity, it is Rodri. He controls possession, shields the defense, breaks opposition attacks, and dictates the rhythm of every match. Very few players influence games the way he does. Adding Rodri wouldn't simply improve Real Madrid. It could completely redefine how the team plays. His presence would allow attacking stars to play with more freedom while maintaining perfect balance throughout the squad. Of course, modern football isn't only won in midfield. Goals decide championships, and Real Madrid reportedly wants even more firepower. One exciting attacking target is Yane, a young winger whose fearless dribbling has attracted attention across Europe. Blessed with incredible pace and confidence, he loves taking defenders on in one-on-one situations. Every time he receives a ball, something exciting feels possible. Young players like him bring unpredictability, and that is exactly what makes defenders uncomfortable. Another reported arrival offers a completely different profile. Carlos ESP, a traditional number 9, would provide something Real Madrid has lacked in recent years. Tall, powerful, excellent in the air, and always looking for goals inside the penalty area. He could become the perfect option whenever the team needs a classic striker capable of finishing crosses or holding up play. Now imagine combining these potential arrivals with the stars already wearing the famous white shirt. Vinicius Jr.'s explosive speed, Kylian Mbappe's incredible finishing, Jude Bellingham's leadership and versatility, Endrick's enormous potential. Suddenly, Real Madrid could have one of the deepest squads in world football. But assembling great players is only half the battle. Football history has shown us countless examples of talented teams failing because of one simple problem: egos. Every superstar wants to be the main attraction. Every world-class player expects to start every important match. Managing personalities inside the dressing room is often more difficult than winning games on the pitch. That is why so many rumors have linked Jose Mourinho with this ambitious project. Throughout his career, Mourinho has never been afraid to make difficult decisions. He demands discipline, commitment, and complete focus from every player. Whether dealing with young talents or global superstars, he has always believed that no individual is bigger than the team. If someone can unite a squad filled with elite players while keeping everyone focused on one objective, Mourinho certainly has the experience to attempt it. Building chemistry between so many stars will be one of his greatest challenges, but it could also become his greatest achievement. Another fascinating aspect of these reports is that several of these rumored transfer targets were also linked with Barcelona. If Real Madrid succeeds in signing players that their biggest rivals also wanted, it would be a huge statement across Spain and Europe. Winning battles in the transfer market can sometimes be just as important as winning matches on the field. Even more surprising is that the transfer window isn't over yet. If additional signings arrive, this rebuild could become even more spectacular. Every new rumor increases the excitement among supporters who dream of seeing Real Madrid return to the top of European football. Of course, every transfer rumor should be treated with caution until official announcements are made. Football changes quickly, negotiations collapse, and unexpected twists happen every summer. But one thing is already clear. Real Madrid appears determined to build a squad capable of challenging for every major trophy once again. Whether every reported signing happens or not, the message being sent to the rest of Europe is impossible to ignore. Real Madrid refuses to accept mediocrity. They want to rebuild, compete, and eventually dominate once again. Now, the biggest question belongs to fans. If these reported transfers become reality, will this be the team that brings Real Madrid back to the top of world football? Or will too many stars create more problems than solutions? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear which rumored signing excites you the most. And if you enjoyed this video and want more football news, transfer stories, and exciting match analysis, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Freak, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload.